What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, we have a good one for you. Between the visiting team and our home team. Will be the visiting sideline, as always, their head coach. This guy's losers their last game, hoping to reverse that here. On the opposite sideline, a look at their head coach. These guys more than motivated for this contest. We're ready to take the field here at home.
Not a civilian, I'm a citizen. Been around the world, looking militant. I'm fly united, never spirited.
So happy you could join us today. I'm Kate Scott with Brock Heward. It is time for some football. And the NFL on EA Sports is underway. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So here's their offense, taking over for the first time here. And they'll be led out by this dual-threat quarterback.
Hey, it wasn't a banner game you had last week, stuff in the stat sheet, but still one that falls squarely into the good territory. Had a couple touchdowns to make up for the one interception. His effort was enough to be one of the pillars in their win. There's certainly some momentum to build on today.
He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. Well, this late in the year, Brock, just about every team in the league, as we all know, is battling some injury woes, and these guys are no exception.
It's an unfortunate byproduct of any sport, but especially the trauma involved in this sport. You're going to lose guys over the course of the season. And the later in the season you're dealing with injuries, and the more the depth of your roster is so tested. Now it's time for those lesser-known names to make their name.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Brought in right side. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Throwing now on 1st down. This one's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Look to throw. Dumped off to his running back. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Has a lane inside the 35. And he's going to be sent out of bounds on a play that sends them all the way down into the red zone. Solid opening drive so far, Brock. Few chances to cap it here. This is 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
At the 8-yard line.
Pass play coming here. Brought in. He's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Number 87.
Only need 1 more yard on this opening drive. Here's 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal.
He tries to sneak it. And he runs it across. Touchdown! These guys finish up an excellent opening series. That one splits the uprights. And these guys will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Team 7. Visitors nothing.
Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. Here's a return from the 7. Things going well so far. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32. So out comes their offense for its first possession of the game. And bringing them out, someone this defense is really going to have to keep an eye on, this mobile QB.
Some tough luck last week for this quarterback, Kate. 2 touchdowns, the 1 interception, and you just know the way it works. These coaches love to tell us they always think about the losses. They sting way more than the wins. It's the same thing with the quarterback. He's not thinking about the touchdowns. He's thinking about correcting that interception and knowing right here, he's going to play some clean ball.
Got him a good handful there as it brings up 2nd down. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago.
Gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
So Gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second.
Here we go. Start.
They give it to him again. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
At the 50-yard line.
Ready? Roll.
Back to the well again. Has a hole left, room to run. He does it, touchdown. These guys finish off their opening drive.
You know, Kate, I think one thing we've clearly learned about the analytics of this game at the NFL level, explosive plays matter. And to get one on the opening series, that has got to feel good for this offense.
Now they'll try to knock the extra point through. The point after splits the upright. And his guys start off well to tie things 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. This return starts at the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. So here comes this offense for its 2nd series of the game. And we'll see, Brock, if they go back to that ground game this drive after how well they ran it their last time out.
I'm going to probably say yes on that one, Kate. This is a team with a known identity across the league. They're going to hang their hat on running the football effectively. I think they'll get right back to work.
Begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 16 at the 19-yard line.
Back to throw. Setting up the screen. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
3rd and 9.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's going to run for it. Oh, he loses the football. Scooped up by the defense. Won't manage anything after the recovery, so that is where they'll take over after the fumble.
Hey, I get it, Kate. 3rd down, you're doing all you can to try to stay on the field, but unfortunately, poor ball security loosens his hold on it, and the defense knocks it free. Instead of facing 4th down, even better, that defense is off the field completely.
The visitors and their running back about to get back to work. And he's been putting together what should finish as a true standout campaign. Right now, top 5 across the league in rushing.
Okay, ready?
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Alert! Go! Ready,
They'll run here on 1st down. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Cap alert! Let's go! Liking 18!
Back-to-back carries here. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Now Howard to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Here we go!
3rd and long for him here. It is caught left side. And he gets this forward to the 19. Now on 4th down, they're out to try for the field goal. It's a 36-yard look from the left hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
I'm going to give a little credit to their defense right there, Kate. Sudden change situation. Your offense fumbles, and you've got to find a way to hold them to a field goal, and they just did.
Return coming from the 6. And he stopped on the run back at the 27. Their offense running back out now. And their defense held up after that fumble. Only gave up 3. So time for this offense to make it up to them. Get some points of their own. Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. 1st and 10. And they send a man in motion. Pass play on 1st and 10. Connects on the crosser. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
At the 43-yard line.
1st down, play action. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
2nd and 21 at the 32-yard line.
Ready. Come on. Set. 70 line.
Working now from the gun. But he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
To the sideline and incomplete. It's now 3rd down and long.
They're throwing it. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
From the contact.
They'll send out the punting
It's now
unit.
4th down.
And they could really use a good one here. He bunted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. He has it at the 22. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30. Visitors returning their offense, and this running back to the field. And I'd say the ROI on his early touches have made him a pretty good investment for first half work. He's gotten off to a great start here. 1st down now, ball at the 33.
Alert! Here we go. Set. Bronco 80. Ready, right?
Hand off to the back. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4. Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Another carry for it. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Here we go. Check. 70 Timberwolves. Go.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's going to gain about 3 yards as they bring him down.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it'll be 3rd down.
6 yards to go.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Ooh, put some heat on that one, Brock, but it falls incomplete.
You know, I talk to you all the time about these money downs, the 3rd downs, and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time, the plant was closed.
60 Bison.
Howard to throw on 4th. Throw left side, complete. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
The 29-yard line.
Tap the 60.
Plowing up the middle. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that gives him a 1st down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And a 1st
That's
down.
just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Cowboy 80.
On first down, Howard. This one's caught. And he's out of bounds on the final play of our opening quarter. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Scoreboard shows 10-7. More of the NFL on EA Sports right after this. Time to begin the second quarter, and we'll pick up with what's already been a lengthy possession. They've got first and goal to work with.
Liking it. Ready.
Right up the gut. The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short. Options are open here, and this is second and inches.
Leads to second and goal.
Ready.
He gets it again. And this time he gets in for the touchdown.
Touchdown.
Well, we've been saying it for years, Brock. If at first you don't succeed, try that run again.
You're exactly right. It's going to take more than one stop to deter those offensive coaches from calling another run play. They've got such faith in their group up front to leverage right at the point of attack and punch it in on the second time around.
Now the PAT try coming up. Extra point sent right down the middle. And these guys make it a 10-point ball game.
17. Our home team, 7.
They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. Fielded at the 7. Showing a little burst so far. And an excellent effort there sets him up almost at midfield. Now this offense getting set to work here. That score made it 17-7, but they can cut it back to a one-score game here. First and 10 now from the 46.
Here we go. Ready.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Complete out to the right. As it takes it down to the 33. So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Set. Hop.
Dive play straight ahead. Tackle made at the 10. First and goal coming up.
23 yards.
To me, now is the time to step on the gas, and you see this more and more in today's game, and it's the right move. Get that explosive run, get right back to the line of scrimmage, and don't let this defense breathe.
And he's able to fight this down to the 2. An 8-yard pickup, and now it's second and goal.
A gain of 8 brings up second and goal.
Back to throw. Jump off caught by his back. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into third and goal.
It's a loss of 4. Brings up third and goal.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. And they take this in for the score.
Hey, we talked to enough coaches over the years, and find me a good red zone offense, and typically you'll find me a good, creative quarterback. One that can extend the play, use his legs as effectively as he can his arm.
Visitors 17. Our home team.
Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Starting from the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. The visitors back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And he has run roughshod over them in this opening half. Pretty sure this is the exact kind of start that he was hoping to have here. Here we go now. Time to start this drive. First and 10.
Unlock. Ready. Cougar 19. Go.
Give now to the running back. He's going to be stopped right around the 37. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. Big play to begin the drive. That's up to the 37.
Ready? Ready, what?
First down, and they go right back to him. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. That'll be second down.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Here's the handoff. Crosses midfield, still going. And he's all the way into enemy territory, officially at the 49. And just a yard shy of midfield, first and 10.
At the 49-yard
Come
line.
on.
Trying the handoff. And it's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright. First down run, nabs him 5, now second and 5.
Brings up second and 5.
They hand this one off. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now.
Check. Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready?
On first down, they'll run. He finds space into the red zone. And he's able to tick this one in for the touchdown. He's into the end zone and already at 3 rushing scores before halftime, Brock. So they either got to find a way to keep him out, or he's going to run his way into the record books if they're not careful. Setting up to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And his guys make it a 10-point ball game.
Our home team, 14.
And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. Here's a return from the 7. Things going well so far. Past midfield, and he's got space. It's a foot race. And he had everybody thinking 6 before they finally got to him and put an end to it. The return couldn't quite finish it off, Brock, but the offense sure can as they begin here, first and goal. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he barrels across for the touchdown. They'll try this extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And these guys cut it to a field goal game.
24. Our home team, 21.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Now this offense ready to head back out. And with each team coming off a touchdown and scoring well early on, we've got the makings of a barn burner here, Brock, if they can keep this up.
Yeah, as a quarterback, as an offense, it doesn't mean you over-try, but you just know, hey, man, our defense having a hard time slowing them down, and we've got to step on that accelerator.
No. Viking 18.
He hands it off. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. Coming to the line for another first and 10.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Ready? Bronco, go!
There's the handoff. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. There's a reset. Here we go, ball at the 44.
A gain of 16 yards. Results in a first down.
They give it to him again. And he's brought down after a gain of about 6 inside the 40. Run picks up 6, so that means it's second and 4.
It's a pickup of 6.
Here we go.
Brings up second
60
and
Eagles,
4.
60 Eagles. Roll. Get up.
And get to him behind the line, and he loses the football. Ooh, and they are lucky to get this one back on the recovery. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock, but now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble they just forced.
They do, got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
And they get this down to the 28. pickup of 17. And that means first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
Alert!
And a first down.
Ready? Ready?
Here's the give. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line either. Tackled for the loss. We've got second and 11.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11 at the 29-yard line.
Back to the well again. And a decent run gets about 4. It's going to be third down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Howard throwing on third down. Cut out left. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much, but he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a first and goal.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Let's go now.
They'll try and punch it in. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground. He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal. Plenty of points already, partner, as we have reached the 2-minute warning. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Need better results here on second and goal from the 10.
Check, down. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Go.
They go to him again. And his defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. Leon on that pickup, and it's going to be third goal at the 9.
1 yard on the play.
The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Big play for this offense. It's third and goal.
Here we go. Check.
He'll work against the blitz. Pressure's on him, and it's going to get home. He's dropped. Timeout taken by the defense. They're second. So on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal attempt. He connected once, and a good chance here. This is inside of 35.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good to get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Has this at the 6. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The home team send this running back headed back out for a new series. And in a high-scoring game to this point, everyone anticipating, well, even more points as they take the field. That's on a quick hitter. And he's taken down just a couple yards shy of the 40. Offense in the hurry up here.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They go play action on first down. They bring pressure, and they're going to get to him. 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up second down.
A loss of 7. Brings up second and 17.
A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Throwing from the gun. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. It's a repeat of the last play. That's going to bring them to third down.
Ready?
It's now third down.
Come on. Set. 70 Timberwolves.
Now looking to throw. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped.
They're on the 34-yard line.
We'll see how they choose to use these final 22 seconds, Brock, of our first half.
Ready? Let's go.
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. Ooh, he made most of that one, didn't he? Give him 9 yards on that first down carry.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if we can get you a new set of downs.
Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Their offense taking the field now for the opening drive in the second half. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive.
No! 60!
They'll run here on first down. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Howard looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. So now here's 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Howard now to throw. He's got a man left. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. All set now. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Hey! Ready! Bronco 80!
Hand off to the back. And he cuts it back right. Here he goes again. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. They get 35 out of that play. And that's going to bring up 1st down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
Cowboy! Ready!
Plowing up the middle. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. And nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Right up the gut. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's 3rd down.
Come on. Set! 60 by 6, 60 by...
Another carry for him. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down that 17-yard line. He's been a fixture for them all game, and all signs indicate, Brock, he's going to remain one in the time we've got left.
Yeah, they've leaned on him in certain spots, and he has shouldered the load oh so well. Put together a game that everyone's happy with.
Offense is set. 1st and 10.
Smash! Panther 6!
Give now to the running back. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. Now after that play, we've got somebody shaken up, and we don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here.
Back! Cougar 19!
Changing things up, they're going to throw now. Finds his man over the middle. And this one does not go far.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Hauled in left side. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down at the 2 on 3rd down, and they've got themselves a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Ready! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cup. Ready.
Going ground here. And the defense holds him at the 2. Brock, he can't get beyond the line. Still a couple yards short of that end zone. Setting up, 2nd and goal.
Go! Ready!
They'll send him up the middle. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. Just a couple on that play. It's going to be 3rd and goal.
Jack Panther. Ready.
Here's another for him. And he's in this time. Touchdown. These guys grow the lead coming out of halftime. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
And how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop them on 3rd and goal.
Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this two-point attempt fails. Well, I know we normally look for where the breakdown occurred here, partner, but I think he just made a really good play defensively to get back there.
Yeah, you're not just thinking. He absolutely did it. That defender was reacting. Go shoot your shot. And that is teaching tape for that.
And he showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40. This offense getting all set for this series. Their work really cut out for him now, partner, to follow up that touchdown and get things back to a one-score game. Takes the handoff, now to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Trying the right side. Man, those running lanes are closing up fast, aren't they? He's out to just a yard. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Back to throw now. Dumped off to his running back. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
Complete to number 38.
They're down here, need 8 on the play.
Yard pickup. Brings up 3rd and 8.
3rd and long for him here. Hit behind the line, and the ball is loose. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. And they retain possession, so that's a positive, but that's the end of them, Brock. They've lost yardage on that fumble. Punting unit out now. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. And that'll hit and get out of bounds. Left some meat on the bone with that one. And that outruns their offense. Well, you tell me this all the time, partner. Sometimes this can be a simple game, and these games, when they are simple, can go to the teams who handle 3rd down better. And that was indeed the case here.
Yeah, this group has excelled on 3rd down all season. That's a credit to really the whole team, the preparation, the execution, and the that touchdown on the previous drive.
Oh, he lost the football. It's picked up by the defense. Nice cut back to the right sideline. And they finish the return to the end zone. Touchdown. These guys capitalize on the fumble with 6. That one right down the middle. And his guys trim the deficit down to 5. Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Visitors returning their offense and this running back to the field. And they take the field in good but not great shape, Brock. They've got that lead, but no doubt they'd love to see it grow.
Yeah, just having the lead does take some pressure off. It doesn't change the sense of urgency. It's always on tilt in the NFL, but it should allow them to operate a little more freely.
On 1st down, they'll run. Winging their full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one. 1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Back-to-back carries here. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. So they'll have here 1st and 10 from the 34. Completed over the middle. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. 2nd and 3 now.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 27-yard line.
Setting up to throw. He's got it over the middle. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
And the 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Dropping back to throw. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
Incomplete. Intended for
There's 2nd and 10 from the 21.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Still sticking with the passing game. He tucks it and takes off. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Reload!
Here's the handoff. Not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3.
He was taken
Went in the
down
wrong
behind
direction the
line of
last
scrimmage.
play. Need to get forward
A
3
loss of
yards
2.
here on second and
Brings
goal.
up second and goal.
Motioning him from the
At
slot right.
3-yard line.
He gets it again. And he will not score. The defense gets him just before he can punch it in. Now, after battling on that run, we see one of their linemen appears to be injured and in need of some attention. Got to keep this one and go. And they're going to say he was short. They held him out, Brock, and now we're going to have to wait and see what they decide to do here on 4th and goal.
Check!
Oh, they'll try and run it in. And he gets in. Touchdown. These guys make them pay for turning it over.
Offense will line up for a conversion.
They've got a man in motion. All right, they're going to throw for it. And that pass is caught inside the end zone. The 2-point try comes through, and their lead's a field goal now.
36. Visitors, 33.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. Making some progress here. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Rocky's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. Here comes their offense out again. And what's really been simply stunning, Brock, is how far we've made it into the game, and their passing game, it is still grounded.
Yeah, so as they're sitting here losing right now, what I hear you saying, Kate, is it's time for this offense to take flight.
And they drop him after just a yard. Second down.
Taken down at the 33-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
They give it to him again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They give him about 3 yards, and now they're going to have 3rd and 5 to figure out.
A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Howard looking to pass. It is caught left side. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. So we're through 3 here. It's just a field goal game right now. Still a lot that can happen. First down from the 42.
Let's go now. 60 by Cavalier.
There's the handoff. That's a nice lane there. That's good for 6 yards. 7 yards on that last play. So this is 2nd and 3.
Pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Back to the well again. And he will not get the first, but oh, this is close. Looks like they're going to have about a yard at most to gain after he picked up 3. 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Hand off to the back. This is going to be down to, looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
36-yard line.
Check. Ready. Coconut, go.
Plowing up the middle. And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
19 Tiger.
Howard to throw. Complete over the middle. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
And it's 3rd down.
Come on. Set.
Right up the gut. Back down after a gain of about a yard. That's going to bring up 4th down.
He's brought down at the 31. A 2-yard
Offense
gain.
staying out there. Looks like they're going for it.
Here we go. Set. 18 Cardinal.
Desperation time here on fourth. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
Check. Let's go. Hot, no, no. Hot, hot.
He hands it off. And he cuts it back right. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
That one splits the uprights. And these guys take a 4-point lead.
36.
Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. He fields it from the 8. Showing a little burst so far. So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down. Their offense ready to take the field now. They find themselves down here in the 4th after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4. Gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Another carry for him. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Go!
Here's a quick pass, caught outright. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Pat to 60, pat to 60.
Back to throw. Hits his running back. And he's able to get this down to the 36. To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. He sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Unlock line, unlock
Blown back, gets the handoff. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Give now to the running back. No question he won that exchange, Brock. He hits for 8 on 1st down.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to keep them from piling on those yards.
Hang on now. Looks like we've got an injured player out there and in need of some aid. So we'll step away briefly as they work on him.
Whip. Watch the whip.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. And look at the footwork there. Touchdown! Wow, just fantastic work there. Tiptoeing along the back line. The concentration was there. Great catch for 6.
Yeah, the concentration and the body control. I don't know how these receivers do it in this day and age. There's no space to work with, yet they have such an awareness to secure it first, to tap dance the line, and go get that touchdown.
Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. Return coming from the 6. Good work so far. He's got room. And a great run back has the offense just a touch shy midfield to start this drive. The visitors back out on offense. They're running back headed out once again. And this pressure has been playing volleyball in this 4th quarter, partner. That touchdown just served it over their way. Now they need a touchdown to return serve, put it back on the other sideline.
Yeah, I like what you did there. And I'll keep the analogy going. We're in the final set, and it almost feels now like a must-score drive.
They'll run here on 1st down. And he has this down to the 34. Give him 8 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
A gain of 18 on the play. And a first down.
Back-to-back carries here. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down. Offensive line, second down.
A loss of 2 brings up second and 12 at the 36-yard line.
Here's the give. Well, this certainly makes the third down easier. Nearly avoided it altogether. Gain of 10 right up near that marker now. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. The handoff on third and short. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's good for a first down. First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning. These guys down by only 3.
Come on.
On first down, they'll run. And they'll stop him after a short gain to the 13. 4 yards on that first down run. Here's second and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
Here's the handoff. Stopped after a gain of 2. That's going to bring up third down.
Taken down at the 11-yard line. A gain of 2 on the play brings up third and 4.
Now to throw. Throw is caught. And he will score and give him the lead in the final minute. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything we could have won. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. This return starts at the 5. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. This offense ready to get going again now. And we've seen some matching touchdowns as of late, so the scoring coming at a good clip, Brock. Let's see if they can keep this up.
You know what's fun, Kate? After all of these years, I have friends that are offensive guys, friends that are defensive guys. And my friends watching this one offensively love it. The defensive guys, they're climbing up their walls.
Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he's stopped.
A gain of 9.
Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout.
At the 40-yard line.
70 Lions.
Setting up to pass. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Hurry up offense now as time runs down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
He is to throw. Cut out left. And he's going to go down right along midfield stripe. Before we can get a snap on second down, they call timeout.
Brings up second and 4 at the 50-yard line.
Back to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
To the ground and incomplete.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
And 4.
Here we go. Shot.
Looking to throw it. Trying to push deep downfield. This is caught inside the 15. Time not on their side here as they get set for first down. No timeouts remaining either.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
He'll look to throw it. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
It's second down.
Second and 10 once again from the 12-yard line. They are throwing it again. And he rips this one out and over the back of the end zone. Incomplete. Pass pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
Third down and 10 yards to go.
Throwing now. And he rips this one out and over the back of the end zone. Incomplete.
Out of the end zone.
All right, down by 4. They got to have this one on fourth down.
2. 6.
Desperation time here. And they get to him and hold him down. What a play, forcing the sack, and that should just about put a bow on this one. So something to be proud of, Brock, as they come away with the win. Man, they were facing a top-5 defense this week, Brock, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you could come in, Kate, with this awe and mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses in the league, but as soon as you get those first points, you realize, you know what? They're mortal just like the rest of us, and they took the fight right to them.
So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. A nice showing here from our winners as we say thanks for watching and have a great rest of your day.